Today we're removing those queen cages from the apiary beehives that we installed and introduced new queens, so stay tuned. Welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host Jerry Hansen. We're in the apiary. I'm going to be removing those little boxes that the queens came in, little queen cages. So what I'm going to do is remove those. We had to leave those in a couple of days. I'm going to inspect them to make sure that the bees were able to eat through the candy and release the queen and make sure that cage is empty. And indeed it is empty. Now we're going to go ahead and just remove that cage, set it aside, and we're also going to place an empty frame between these two frames, and we'll begin the checkerboarding process. And at the same time, I'm going to go ahead and inspect these couple of frames. Now, the reason why I put a super on top of this one instead of that one is this one, all the frames were filling up, so I needed to add more empty frames on top so the bees have room to expand, because if the bees get overcrowded in their hives, they'll want to create a swarm cell or a queen cell, and then they'll want to swarm. I don't want that to happen, so I just expand more layers, and when the start filling that up and my blackberries start blooming, that's when I add the honey super on top of that. This hive, it wasn't as strong as this hive. This had all, like I said, all 10 frames had activity on them, pretty much full. You need 7, 8 out of 10 frames filled to be able to warrant putting another super on. That hive, there was only about 6 to 7 frames filled. Not enough to put another super on, and I'll hold off on putting another super on. Probably I'll check next week. Next week I'll also do an inspection to see if those 2 new queens are laying a larva. I can tell by the new frame I put in between those 2 frames that I pulled out of a previous hive. So I'll look on that new frame and see if there's any larvae in there, and that indicates they have a good queen. I want to thank you for showing up on this video and watching me do some beekeeping here at Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I may make a few mistakes because I am just a novice. I'm still learning to be a beekeeper. So hang in there. I am learning more as I go. I have a good mentor, and he's got a good network of mentors, so we're able to link together and learn how to do this right. Don't forget to subscribe, and I want to thank you guys for coming. You can follow me on social media. I'm on Pinterest, Twitter, Reddit, and Facebook. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.